Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 of 3 of the Donald Beasley Mixer. We have Raritan Valley sporting the white and green against Montgomery College sporting the black and purple. Tim Tootin Jr. here with Malachi Woods, ready for some more junior college basketball action.
Yeah, Tim, it's an excellent Saturday for great basketball.
And Raritan Valley wins the tip. Tariq has it. And looks like the stopping of the play there.
Yeah, Tim, I'm really excited to see Montgomery College. You know, you mentioned it earlier. They knocked CCBC out of the junior college playoffs last year and also had a 24-8 season. But the biggest story of the preseason has been the hiring of their new head coach. You know, his first season. He's been around the Montgomery College program for a long time, but never in this big of a role. So I'm really interested to see how this team fits to him, how this program fits to him, and how he kind of just takes on every challenge as he gets it with this new position.
At least to my count, a handful of returning players. I'm counting 6 returning players for this Montgomery College Raptors squad, including number 1, Chris Levy, and Pascal, and Zamir Brown, just to name a few. Raritan Valley, on the other hand, they won their region championship last year. Heading to the division, and there's a shot. Nice first points of the game by Tariq. 2-0, first points of the game here, game 2.
Yeah, Beaches attacked the rim really well there. Finishes through the contact. Great play.
Pascal pops, misses. Rebound. 3 is up and gets it to roll. Osman Massare, 5'10" sophomore from Silver Spring, Maryland. As they take the lead. Gonzalez brings it up, number 10 for Raritan Valley. Gives it to the big. Summers, left hand. Nice deflection there. Raptors, other way, bounce pass. Could not finish was Manasray. Other way, Gonzalez through the contact. No. Rebound, Montgomery College.
And you can already tell the immediate change in pace and team on the floor right now. A lot of up and down. We didn't have that a lot going on in the first game. A lot more fouls, a lot more up and down play, a lot more transition.
Levy swings it around. Three-pointer at the top of the key is missed by Jordan Emechita.
Emechita is one of those guys Coach mentioned earlier that he feels is going to have a big production year. The 6'9" freshman out of Germantown, Maryland, Seneca Valley graduate. Coach is really looking forward to having him on the squad and having him contribute.
Got a traveling violation, first turnover of the game for Raritan Valley. School located in Branchburg Township, New Jersey. Levy has it. Bounce passes it to Pascal, who has it. Shot clock at 10. Pick set. Drive. Pascal, right hand. No. Rebound, Valley. Break the Valley. Never mind. Fighting for it. Last touch by the Raptors.
I thought Mansory would have had an opportunity to save it, but just a little too slow there.
Caldwell will inbound it to the point guard, number 10, Isaac Gonzalez from the Bronx, New York. Drill pass off to Jordan Summers, tries his hand to 3. Front of the rim, effort by Tariq, gets his shot erased.
Great effort from Beaches there, but denied down low by Pascal, the 6'4" freshman guard out of Miami, Florida.
A lot of athleticism, a lot of vert being displayed here early often by both teams, high energy.
And it looks like Montgomery College is going to take out their 6'9" freshman and exchange him for the 6'8" sophomore from Richard Montgomery High School, Joe Bueno-Blyden.
As the trap almost successful for Raritan Valley, and a nice feed from Pascal as he finds Isaac Vasquez for 2. Coming back quickly, bounce, And the block there on Pascal.
Beach is setting the pace really well here, attacking the rim, using his size to his advantage.
And coming right back in the game is Amicha. Inbounds, Summers, bounce pass, working it, up under the basket. And before the shot goes up, a traveling violation there on Miles Y.
Too many steps, and now he's wondering why.
Another substitution. Mattia De Sico subbing in from Montgomery. 6'5" freshman from overseas in Paris, France.
Yeah, last year attended Mount Zion Prep, one of the more known high school basketball programs in the Baltimore area. So expecting some big things from him.
There's a pick set there as Levy was trying to get right through it, able to draw the foul on Raritan Valley. That's the first one on number 34, Jordan Summers.
Yeah, Tim, after an up and down first 2 minutes of the game, it's kind of slow. Both teams getting into their offensive sets, really trying to get some of their best players the ball and see what they can do.
Pascal, step back, bounce pass, puppies in order. Three-pointer is short by Levy. They swing it around the wing. Gonzalez, good look, missed the three. And Machito with the rebound. Here come the Raptors. Pascal, good deny by the bigs of Raritan Valley. Out to Levy.
Looks like Raritan Valley's coaches wanted to travel on that one.
And shot missed there by Levy, had the mismatch against Summers. Gonzalez has the numbers. Tariq, three, cash it in.
Beaches has been making himself felt early on. Even though both teams only have 5 points, Beaches has scored all of those points in a convincing fashion.
Pump fake, nice defense there, almost stolen there by Raritan Valley. And Machita in the paint and gets his first two of the 2025 season.
Yeah, Miles Wise standing at 6'7", just a little too small for the 6'9" Imicha, who makes it look easy down there.
Gonzalez has it back at the point. Drives to his right, kicks it out. Drives in, high off the glass. That's two for Amara Caldwell.
Yeah, the New Jersey native with a great move there, finishing through the contact.
Step back, stop and pop, shot is missed by Mattia. Gonzalez pressing the issue, nice bounce pass. Y was not able to hold to it, but it's going to be knocked away and stay with Raritan Valley.
Great job by Gonzalez there, able to fend off Mansoray, who was picking at that ball, able to find his open teammate, just couldn't hold on to it, but they still have a chance for a bucket on this possession.
There's the inbound, Summers, Gonzalez. Drives, makes contact, got a slap on the wrist there. That was on Imechita. And so going to the line for two is Miles Y.
Good attack there from Y. Imechita, if you're going to play defense and take him on there, just keep your hands up. You're 6'9". The refs are more inclined to call a foul on you just because you're taller. Just keep your hands up. You're going to pose enough threat there as it is.
And Wide able to get the fortuitous shooter's roll for the first free throw attempt at the line for this Raritan Valley team, the Lions, again from Branchburg Township, New Jersey. One of two on the trip, battling for it. Last touch by the Raptors. Bringing it up for the Raptors, Elbuzawa Awazui. Over to Imechita, soft touch, does not get the roll, tipped away. Summers gathers the rebound.
Not a bad shot for Imechita there, just couldn't get the goal, it's a little short.
Y drives to his right. A late reach-in call. We'll call that on the Frenchman, De Chicho.
Miles wide, dribbling the ball on the wing, almost acting like a guard at 6'7", could be very dangerous against this Montgomery team who has size, but it's not very distributed.
There's the pressure being applied. Gonzalez, tries to hand the three. In and out. Tough rebound. Jordan Summers. It's not the fall, it is Summers in the paint for two.
Jordan Summers showing his strength down low. The 6'8" forward commanding the paint.
And he erases on the other end. Transition. Gonzalez. Bounce pass. Too easy is Caldwell. Timeout. Montgomery College.
Yep, and Raritan is raring to go. Summers turning defense into offense, finding the open Gonzalez, kicking it to his mans for an easy lay, Tim. I'm liking what I'm seeing here in this second matchup.
Raritan Valley seeming they can go at any pace they want, but most certainly, Malachi, they look a whole lot comfortable here in transition and finding the man.
Yeah, they do, Tim.
As we got our first timeout here. 12-7 lead here early for Raritan Valley. Again, this team won their region championship last season and had a first-round loss in the national tournament, Division II. These guys know how to get up and down the floor, Malachi.
I can tell they're just flying down. First 7 minutes of the game have came and gone. It's just felt so quick. But don't close your eyes because you're going to miss something special, Tim. I'm telling you now.
13:45 left here in the first half. Game 2 of 3 of our Donald Beasley mixer. Montgomery College currently with basketball up here against Raritan Valley. And good defense, a little bit errant of a pass going to the Lions.
Yeah, Raritan has came out with a lot of fire early on, hype after every play. I'm just really liking what I'm seeing, Tim. This is exactly what you want your team to be on your first matchup of the season.
Very active, they're very vocal, a lot of communication with this Raritan Valley team. Gonzalez kicks it up. Tariq, shot is long. Stay right here. Foul there.
Looks like they caught the big man Summers down low, pushing. You know, you got to box out, flip those hips, but just a little too handsy. Ref saw him, ref called it.
Substitution for the Lions, number 1, James Del Centro. 6'1" guard from Clinton, New Jersey.
A few New Jersey natives on this Raritan roster. Might be some home cooking going on, Tim. I don't know.
There's the bounce pass. Muhammad Lou hands it off. Pascal denied there by Del Centro. Great team defense. Shot clock at 3. They got to put the shot up. Deflected. And that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Great defense from Raritan. Meeting every pass, immediate hands up. Not too much, though. Able to keep their feet, move with the ball. Really great defense from Raritan. Excellent team defense. Excellent play.
Inbounding it here on the sideline is Y, number 24, back into Isaac Gonzalez. Dribbles it over to Y. Gets some movement here on the wing. Caldwell drives left hand through the contact. No resistance.
Great move from Caldwell, who has 6 early points.
Float game is good for the Raptors. Able to answer right back. 5-point advantage. Miles Y on Lou. 3, Del Centro. Just shuffled his feet just a little too much there, Malachi.
It did look like he shuffled his feet, Tim, but it was so simultaneous, it could have went either way there. I'm not mad at the call with the ref, but it was definitely close, Tim. Del Centro looks ready to line it up, though, so if I'm Montgomery, might have to get out of hand.
My man drops it into Muhammad Lowe. There's a drive. Pass stolen away by Caldwell. living around the paint. That is 8 for Caldwell. And the foul.
Mark Caldwell attacking the rim, getting downhill. Not the tallest on the court, 6'3", decent height, but able to get whatever he wants around the rim with his excellent body control and a little English around the rim.
A little juice from within.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Tim.
Bill Raftery says it best.
He does.
As we got our first substitution here off the bench for Raritan Valley, number 13, Savad Godwin. As Caldwell's looking to complete the three-point play. And doesn't. But fights for the rebound. Unfortunately, advantage to Muhammad, as they're going to call that foul on Caldwell.
Great effort from Caldwell. Just a little too much arm and not enough ball right there.
16-9 is the score here with 11:50 in the first half. High-paced, high-tempo. Raptors looking to answer. Kick out 3. Long. Muhammad Lowe rebound. Levy brings it back out of the wash. A-man shot is long. Lowe, another second chance. Can't handle it and loses it. Here comes the lines the other way.
Lowe looking to pass to Vasquez down low. Vasquez just unable to handle it.
And they're going to call a blocking foul as Levy was trying to draw the charge. Call that a blocking foul, as that's team foul number 5 here for Montgomery.
Looks like Raritan coach has a concern.
It's head coach for Raritan Valley, that's Kevin Ryan.
He might have been trying to argue the fact that that foul came on the shot instead of on the floor. Looks like the rest didn't agree.
Gonzalez around the horn. Caldwell can't get the rebound. And it's going to be a foul, so it's going to stay right here. As they're going to call that on Vasquez. I don't know about that one.
I don't know
either. It looked a little over the back there.
Yeah, it looked like Vasquez is in perfect box-out positioning, which they do teach you 5 to 8 years old, Tom. You know, a little box-out, get the rebound, over the back is over the back.
And almost a dangerous play there, and there's a reach-in on Muhammad Lowe.
Yeah, Lowe just a bigger body, but is using that body a little too much. Slide your feet, big fella, beat him to the spot. They're going to reward you with either a steal or a charge.
And after a brief rest, Jordan Summers subbing in as Caldwell, after a hot 8-point first half, will go take a breather on the bench.
Yeah, Caldwell has came out and showed out. Quick 8 points through 8 minutes of play. He deserves a much-needed breather.
And with that foul, then the early bonus here, as number 13, Savad Godwin, will get his first points of the season and does that at the free throw line, making the front end at the free throw line. 6'5" out of Newark, New Jersey. And he's perfect on the trip. 18-9 is the score. Raritan Valley up on Montgomery.
And even though we saw some fans clear out, Tim, both these benches as lively as ever.
Agreed. Imachita cleans up the mess.
Right place, right time there for number 5, Imachita, to get his second bucket of the game.
They swing it around the horn. Gonzalez almost loses the handle. Shot clock at 12. Deep 3 off the mark. Here come the Raptors in transition. Left hand drive erased by Tariq.
Tariq showing you there, using his 6'4" length, extending that arm and denying the shot.
After a long break, number 2 for Montgomery. Manisray in the game. Lob in the paint. Shot blocked by Tariq again.
Looks like Montgomery's going to get the ball back. Looks to be a side court inbound. Great defensive possession from Tariq here, though. Just flexing his muscles in this game on offense on both sides of the ball.
Osman guarded by Gonzalez. Screen set by Lowe. Levy drives in the foul line amongst the trees and gets it to fall.
Chris Levy showing you exactly why his coach expects so much production from him this season. Averaged 12 points a game last season. Can really get to the rim and can really get downhill with a little finesse.
Oh, Summers got a little excited to get off that pump fake and shuffled those feet. The lane was open. Right down Somers Point Road, right to the cup. Could have been a dangerous finish.
Very dangerous.
One of the few turnovers here for the Lions here in the first half.
Yeah, such a big difference from the game we just watched. A lot of these teams knowing their opponent and knowing how careful they have to be with the ball and how important these little possessions are going to be.
And their miscommunication there between Machida and Manisray as the Aaron pass, trying to give it to him in the paint, turns it over. Tariq will inbound it to Gonzalez. Osman applying the pressure, trying to take him full court. He's going to drive to his right. Summers to the club, cannot finish. Raptors coming the other way. Pascal amongst the contact, and he's going to the line for 2.
Good move from the big man Summers there. Not able to finish. Great attack from Montgomery, though. Even though they're down right now, so they're trying to take advantage of every transition opportunity, every opportunity they can get to go to the rim and potentially get free throws.
I saw that play there. That pass is a little bit behind Summers, so he was able to catch it there in stride, and would cause the missed layup there on the end.
Summers a bigger guy. Yeah. Able to kind of use a little speed boost there. I don't know if you saw it. Got his shoulders around. Once you get your shoulders around, it's pretty much your game. Just you in the rim at that point, Tim.
1 of 2 on the trip for Pascal at the free throw line.
Oh.
Gonzalez able to get past. Manisray. Tariq in the corner. Over to Godwin. Drives to the Cub. Cradle the baby and lay it up for 2.
Nice move from Godwin there, using his muscle to get the finish.
And that's his first successful field goal. As Pascal takes his hand to the 3, it's missed. Gonzalez, they got numbers. Del Centro can't finish. Rebound Raptors, they have numbers. Pascal goes right by Tariq and lays it in. Wins this battle.
Wow, what a save from Del Centro.
And Tariq flushes it, gives it home. All the way in Rutherford, New Jersey.
Tariq just rocked the rim, folks.
And back and forth, Pascal says, I'll one-up you there. With a little NBA Live pro hop finish there.
Nice.
Gonzalez. Summers, big man 3. The stroke is pretty. Cash. 6-point advantage for the Lions.
Jordan Summers, how do you do, big fella? From behind the arc, a triple, no problem.
Manisray over. Summers trying to go for the steal. Stop and pop. Shot is good. Adrian Amaya, freshman from Germantown, Maryland.
And this, folks, is what you call a great back and forth. Each team throwing blow for blow. Who's going to miss first? As Imicha erases the shots.
Levy, 3. No. Rebound, Tariq.
Look like Tariq's looking to attack. Might slow that pace. A lot of his teammates are tired right now.
Gonzalez takes his hand to the 3. Rattles it home.
Raritan putting on a shooting exhibition right now. Knocking down shot after shot.
Isaac Gonzalez, I believe that's his first field goal of the game. Pascal bodies up. Del Centro and scores.
Great move from Pascal there. You know, he was also one of those guys that Coach mentioned prior to the game that he expects big production out of. So
28-23 is our score here with 6:45. Fast-moving first half game. Game 2 of 3 of the mixer. Tariq able to go past Amaya. He's able to draw the foul.
And Tim, I don't know if we have had a different group of officials here today or anything, but it's just been a real physical game. You know, you can even
letting them play a little bit, yes.
Yeah, they're letting them play. Like, you can see Tariq fighting, Tariq being guarded, hand checking, a lot of physical play out there, which I'm not mad at. You know, this is great basketball, great physical basketball that you like to see. Both teams playing with the utmost effort and the utmost energy.
And up and down tempo. As Tariq hits the first free throw.
Yeah.
The 1-and-1.
Good roll there. Looked like the ball died on the rim, Tim.
Very aggressive clank on the back of that rim. One of two. Summers, rebound. Off balance, cannot finish. Raptors coming the other way.
Great effort from the big fella there.
Levy on the wing. Strong pass. Float game. Missed. Tipped up. Rebound Lions. Miles wide in the corner. In there. Summers cutting. Can't finish with the right hand. A laser beam pass. Levy in one. What a dime by Amaya. Woo!
Christopher Levy, 2 steps, jumps in the air, gets the foul, gets the finish, and now he's heading to the line.
Wow.
Great play from the 12-point per game scorer last year. Really expect big things as he's one of the biggest returners on this Montgomery College roster and knows a winning tradition, Tim.
Most certainly. It's a very established Raptors program. First trip to the line for Levy. Looking to complete the three-point play to bring their deficit down to 2-3. Del Santra bringing it up for the Lions. Godwin, Caldwell, stepping on the out-of-bounds line. Turnover going to the Raptors.
Yeah, rare mistake there for Raritan Valley. Just a little bit, not knowing where you are, just knowing where you're on the floor.
Unfortunately, a couple of empty trips here for Raritan Valley. Momentum going to Montgomery. One possession game here. Bounce pass over. Levy, guarded by Caldwell, drops, step back. Allen Iverson action, and knocks it down. We're not talking about the artificial intelligence. We're talking about the Allen Iverson step back for 2.
Wow. Christopher Levy hardly created any space on the step back, but just enough, and shows you he don't need much, folks. Just enough.
Summers, rebound. The rim not being kind to him on these putbacks. And a jump ball between Lowe and Godwin. Staying here.
And you can feel it, folks. The energy, the tension, both these teams fighting for a jump ball. Peak effort from both squads. You just love to see it.
Mojo in the favor of Montgomery. That jump ball possession will go over to Montgomery College as they can, Malachi, take the lead here with 5:20 left. Drives, spin, kicks it out. Corner 3, Amaya over to Levy. Yes, sir.
Christopher Levy, 3 straight possessions, 3 straight buckets. He is cooking.
My name is Chris. They have the lead, 2-point advantage. Y, drive, step back. Amaya providing all kinds of pressure. They give it to Gonzalez. Shot clock at 10, drives off the bump. Gonna call that on Levy.
Yeah, and you can tell Levy is ready. You know, A little animated with that foul call. You know, thought it was good defense. He was a little handsy there, but I'm liking the energy from Levy. Montgomery College needed, as they have surged and took the lead after being down 8 earlier in the half.
Yeah.
They've really seized the momentum early on, like just taking control of the arena, taking control of the game, and really controlling the pace too.
That foul still in the bonus, 1-1. Gonzalez knocks down the first. And making another free throw here will bring the game back all square. And that's where we stand. 4:40 left here, first half. Montgomery College tied up with Raritan Valley. Muhammad lost control with the out of control and turns it over. Travel.
And a little too many steps there for Lowe. Just too much. Never really had full control of his body. Never was set. Easy travel.
Gonzalez bringing it up. Pick set by Wide, not using it. Gonzalez, foul line. In and out. Rebound by who else? Chris Levy.
Levy doing everything he can for this squad right now.
Step back around the horn. Pascal, corner, drives Del Centro, high up the glass, and 2.
Good move from Pascal there. If you're Del Centro, you have to cut that baseline off. Once they get on the baseline, you're at their mercy.
Miles Y answers on the other end. Pace continue to pick back up here. Way outside, Levy, yes indeed, heat check. My name is Chris.
Oh my goodness, Christopher Levy, who are you feeling like today, young man?
Second three to take the lead.
Because my goodness, one dribble step in, unconscious from deep.
It maybe fall outside, but it's a little hot in the den. Numero uno, Chris Levy. Unconscious from the outside. Big on big. On Y. Tipped away. Great active hands by Lowe.
Oh no.
Transition. Levy, watch yourself. Misses the 3. Pascal rebound. Up strong through the contact. Can't finish. Amen kicks it out. Amaya. Puppy's in order. 3 is good.
Great shot from the freshman there. Finding himself an open 3, making himself an open 3.
Off the foot of Gonzalez. And the offensive foul bumped there by Godwin. Adrian Amaya on both ends of the floor.
And right now, if you're a Montgomery College fan, you can feel it. The momentum is palpable. The tension, you can feel it in the arena. It's excellent. Great plays, great defense, offense turning defense. Everything you want as a coach right now is happening. And for the new head coach, I know there's nothing he can do right now but smile, Tim.
Big minutes off the bench from number 13, Adrian Amaya. And selling in for him is Jordan Imachita back on the floor for the Raptors. 2:45 left. Pascal trying to make something happen. Great defense there by Caldwell and calling the travel there on Pascal.
Good job from Caldwell, able to stay square, keep his body without doing anything, committing to anything, stays with Pascal, and is able to get the ball.
Tough defense. Amen on Gonzalez. Trap established. Godwin drives. Right hand, nice touch by the big fella.
Great move from Godwin.
That's 6 for Godwin here in the first half. Nice deny there by Miles Y. Transition, bounce pass, Caldwell, right hand, just short of the rim. Y has it underneath. Denied. A little deep under the basket. He hit the bottom of the padding of the backboard, but looks like they might have called that foul there on Imachita.
Good job from Wise, the 6'7" forward, right place, right time. Caldwell was a little slow to get up after that one. I thought he may have got fouled. The refs didn't see it, but Caldwell was a little slow, so just check out for that.
And that's the second personal there on Emechita.
Now, this has been an electric first half or what, Tim? Dunks, blocks, steals, a self-run from number one. Just wow. Just an excellent first half, a complete 180 from the last game we witnessed. So if you missed this one, folks, I'm sorry, but tune in because this one is going to be exciting.
It may be fall outside, but we are heating up here in the den. Come on down and see us as we got a timeout by head coach Queon Blackman of Montgomery College. As you mentioned, the first-year coach is Jamal Wise. He's left the program, got some new flavor with Blackman. As we got a timeout here, 39-37. Montgomery College going 2-point lead.
Yeah, and the one thing I will say that I've seen this first half is Blackman's composure. You know, first-year head coach, because Raritan came out very quickly, had a lot of control of the game and the pace. Blackman settled down, put the ball in his best player's hand, and just let him work. I really love the trust Blackman has in his top players. You know, he really told me earlier that, you know, Ian Pascal, Chris Levy, and Jordan Emechita were guys he really wanted to rely on for the season, and it looks like he just let his players play. So I really commend the coach for, you know, making those adjustments, because right now, even though it's a close game, it does feel like Montgomery has stolen a lot of the momentum that Raritan had early on.
Most definitely. It's a collective union probably in the first 5 or 6 minutes. It was all Raritan Valley. Up and down the court, getting all the second chance points. And as you said, Montgomery College ever to settle down, get it going in transition. Levy leading the charge. And a couple of quick plays there by Adrian Amai, as you saw the quick few minutes. Defense hitting some threes in favor of Montgomery College as we're getting ready to close out this first half.
Yeah, that's true, Tom.
Machida will inbound it for the Raptors. And he bounces it into Pascal. Godwin guarding him. Pascal loses the handle over to Levy. Drives. Step back. Trying to size up Caldwell. Doesn't want the pick and roll. Fall back. Shot is missed. Great defense by Caldwell.
Yeah, great job by Caldwell, because Levy is definitely a shiftier guard. He knows how to shift his weight and change his pace very well. So great defense from him.
And great authorization there by Emechita on Godwin. Coming the other way. Stolen. Gonzalez.
Looks like Godwin made a bust his lip. Look, he definitely has blood on the court.
Coach Kevin Ryan coming over. Yes, we can see some blood in the hands there. Godwin, I don't know if it was a tooth or a busted lip.
It appears it might have been a busted lip, to maybe from a straight elbow. Yeah, Raritan Valley coach not happy with no call there, especially no stoppages play as his team went down in a 4-on-5 situation.
It's fair to say that Godwin has brandished the new floor with some blood.
Hey.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
That's what basketball's all about, Tom.
And the first games of the season here, as both teams will head over to the sideline. So we might be having officials timeout or to get Godwin cleaned up.
Yeah, they're like going to try to triage Godwin over there. Make sure the court is okay as well. But, wow, just what a first half, man. Just a lot of things, a lot of great things for both squads, and a very even game. Like earlier, you know, it was a 12-point deficit by the time halftime came around. It's a 2-point game. No team really able to carve out a certain lead in this one. You know, you got big performances from players like Chris Levy. You know, shoot, even on the other team, Miles Wye, Jordan Summers really just owning their roles and really keeping their teams in the game. And I'm just really excited to see how this one turns out, Sam. I can't lie to you. I'm really excited.
Yeah. And as Godwin's getting tended over to tend to the blood, subbing in for him is guard James Del Santro. And at this rate, it's like we don't know who's going to win. It may come down to who gets the last run, Malachi.
At this point, Tim, but I'm not mad at that.
While they're still going clean up the floor, we're going to step aside here for a moment. Be right back. Back live here after the Godwin had to attend to with blood to the face. Caldwell. Del Santro tries his hand as three and cashes in.
And Raritan Valley's coach just screamed for a timeout after the made bucket, but great shot from Del Santro there, able to line it up, looked good, felt good, was good, Tim.
Yes, sir. It was a good look. And a full timeout. Correction, 30-second timeout. As the Lions are able to retake the lead.
Yeah. Looks like Coach might want to get his guys a breather before this last final minute stretch of this first half.
Again, they're looking at the game reset here, 40-39. 10 fouls here on Montgomery College. Got a few players in foul trouble. Only 5 here for Raritan Valley. So they played relatively clean.
Yeah.
Both teams also look good at the foul line when they have gotten there.
True. Montgomery College also has just been a little more handy than Raritan. Just the refs are a little quicker to the call. They have been a little more grabby, a little more physical, but there's nothing wrong with that. But the refs have been a little more quick to call today.
And Foster will inbound it under the basket. Over to Pascal. They get into their half-court offense. Pascal calling for the screen. Knocked away. Recovered by Vasquez. Into Pascal, kicks it out. 3, good look. Can't make it. Caldwell. Long pass. Over to Petrie. Caldwell. Gonzalez. Look. Cash. Big 3.
Good shot from Gonzalez there. Gives the Raptors a 4-point lead.
His second 3 of the first half. Pascal spins. Nice move. Up and under. Can get the shooter's roll.
Great move from Pascal. Spinning through defenders. Just couldn't put enough on that one.
Caldwell working it around the key. Petrie. Oh, the cardinal sin. Pascal getting Petrie on the elbow, and I think that's going to be 3, Malachi. 3 free throws.
I agree, Tim. It is the cardinal sin. Pascal just a little too much momentum as he ran, trying to put a hand up in that coat. Momentum carries him into Petrie, and Petrie will be heading the line for 3 free throws. Opportunity to stretch this lead to 7 before the half closes.
First one, empty. Tough go for Petrie at the free throw line. He's missed 2 of 2. Maybe he can come through with one to bring their lead to 5. Empty on all 3 trips, but a rebound for Raritan Valley.
Number 2, Carlisle Adams, his first play in a game, and he makes a great offensive rebound, giving Raritan another possession.
Gonzalez trying to go for the steal. Miles why? Shows you why he's able to get to the cup.
Yeah.
And the stole there by Caldwell. 3-2, Gonzalez at the horn. Oh!
In and out. But excellent defense from the Raptors to close the half. Miles Y stepping through defenders, almost making a Y in his motions for an easy bucket.
And back and forth we go. Started with Raritan Valley. Montgomery making a charge. And Raritan Valley here making a run in the last few seconds as we here at halftime. Game 2 of 3 of the Donald Beasley Mixer. Raritan Valley is up on Montgomery. 45-39. Tim Tooten Jr., Malachi Woods. CU in 15.
I be doing that too.
More often though, more get better. I feel like I've gotten better since the last time we used to do it.
Oh God, yes. You still bring the wonderful flavor too with the little crisp deliciousness.
I feel like this is
I love it, man. Yes, sir. I thought he had pressed the power button and it just went out.
Yeah. I don't know. We still need to get a new. I don't know if it's the cord itself, if it's the port, if that makes sense. Like where we plug the aux into, like that's
like. I know he played was a little staticky, so maybe that might be what it is.
I don't know. We should be good for next game though. If not, I'll just turn everything back on, turn it back on again.
Hey, factory reset, man.
You all good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Thank you. Do you?
Yeah, like he used to hoop for MC. He was, I'm not gonna lie, I played against him in Iraq. He was good.
Yeah. Well, they're probably from out your way.
Yeah, I know. PG.
Yeah.
You know we got the best ball in Maryland. It ain't no comp there.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, like.
Yeah, PG ball.
It's PG. That's. I mean, you're that much closer to Maryland. I mean, it's like so much talent out there.
Yeah, Tony's dad went to Anthony Boat. His dad went to Good Park too. And my dad is a coach at Good Park.
Okay.
Yeah, he coached at like Largo, Good Park. You probably heard of these schools.
Yeah, Largo. That's got Cam Moore that's going to Michigan State.
Yeah, Cam. I told Cam the other day.
Yeah.
I grew up with him.
Yeah, they beat Justice in Newtown in the state championship last year. They won by 2.
Last year.
So that just this past season. Yeah,
Cam,
man.
It's crazy. I texted him the other day because his birthday. He texted me. But yeah, Cam, he coached at Largo. McNamara.
Yep. And you got Yeah, Blake is pretty good. They got a kid, BB out of
Baba?
Yeah, Baba, yeah.
Yeah, I know Blake is nice. They played my high school. Beat the hell out of them. Yeah, they're pretty good. Nah, I'm telling you, Maryland, we have some really good basketball.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Douglas, so
Frederick Douglass?
yeah, so like my junior, we beat Milford Mill in football state championship.
Oh,
I played football. My brother, he played basketball because he goes to Navy now. He plays basketball for Navy. So like, they play like yeah, they play like Patriot League and shit.
That's right. So they got like Bucknell, Lehigh.
Yeah, the Army Navy games are always like that, so it's cool.
Yes. Well, that's tradition, man.
Nah, Tony was nice in high school. I remember watching. I remember he went to Frostburg last year too. That was cool.
When I think of Frostburg, I don't know. I just think of like it's cold, it snows all the time, and it's like a wasteland. Like it's
just in the mountains for it.
They take all our snow, man. You know, that's why we don't get none around here.
Hey man, transfer to Morgan though, man. It's a lot cheaper, a lot easier. Not easier.
Well, I'm sure much more affordable.
Oh yes. Cause Towson was like, it was expensive. It was just like I was paying a lot for not a lot. That makes I was paying a lot for.
Oh, you know. I feel like a good, more authentic experience, better and more, in my opinion. I mean, I went to Towson, but I was trying to get a degree and get out of there.
Yeah, I feel that. That's what a lot of people say. Morgan is just, it's a black school, so it's like,
Yeah, right.
I'm a bad chunk. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we some bad chunks. I'm just a man.
You know, I mean,
day, man.
you don't gotta tell me. You don't gotta tell me, pimp. Let me tell you something, pimp. In the words of Kendrick, hey now, say now. That's the part. Hey,
But yeah, we got them.
Don't get me started on what?
This is always a lot going on. And then I have my own house, so it's cool. This is a better situation.
Yeah. This Snickers is hidden, bro. Oh my god.
You gotta learn this dance. It's not easy. My kids tell me it's my job.
Yeah, the song sounds familiar. I can't remember the dance. You sound like some old head line dance.
It's
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back here for second half action. Game 2 of 3, the Donald Beasley Mixer. Raritan Valley up 45-39 over Montgomery. Tim Toon Jr. here with Malachi Woods on the call.
Yep, Tim, it's great to welcome in the second half to this excellent game we've had so far. Really back and forth, a lot of energy, a lot of great play, a lot of great buckets.
Summers tries to say the three. The big fella's got range.
Oh my goodness, 6'8" and can knock it down with ease. Jordan Summers, how do you do, big fella?
And just like that, 9-point advantage. Pascal can't answer the bell. And Machida with the rebound. Pascal, second chance. The touch is pure.
Good move from Pascal there. Hopefully he can get going in the second half. Struggled a little bit in the first, but getting shots to go. Summers.
Missed it. Looked good on that one. Last touched by. Last touched by not Montgomery, I'm sorry, Raritan Valley.
Yeah. 50 seconds of play. You can see how much both these teams won it already, Tom.
Levy has it. Right wing guarded by Caldwell. Pascal off the roll. Misses the shot. Tariq with the rebound. Rallies it over to Y. 3, puppies in order. Front of the rim, rebound. Manistray turns it over by Y. Stolen by Pascal. Even 3-on-3 on the break. Levy trying to draw the contact amongst the trees and gets that call.
I know if you're Baldwin and Raritan Valley, Baldwin and Raritan Valley, you don't like it, but it just is what it is. Caldwell, just a little too much hip there. Levy went up. Caldwell bumped him. They're going to call it.
First personal on Caldwell in the game. Second trip to the line for Levy. Gets the advantageous roll. As we talked about in the first half, Malachi has really been pacing this Raptors team, light a fire under them, if you will.
Yeah, definitely, Tim. I will say, this Raritan Valley is a very well put together team, and I really like how their coach coaches. Because he more seems like a player coach. Like, his guys want to play for him, and that's the coach you like a player, a coach who brings out the best in a player, not just a great system, a great offense, but the best in the individuals on the court. And I really feel like that's what Raritan Valley coach is doing.
And that's the energy and effort you want to see from your coach. Fiery, bringing the best out of his players. As Gonzalez passes it over to Y. Vasquez in his pocket. Tariq, give and go. Two-hand flush! That is why you jam it home.
And now he's just showing you why he can get on that rim. The 6'7" forward with a nice slip. Able to get a little bit of space, a little bit of room, and a lot of bit of flush.
Manistray had a great look at the free throw line. Misses. Caldwell, other end. The easy way, and one.
Caldwell took a hard fall, though. Manistray took out his legs. He looks to be getting up, though, folks. Great move from Caldwell. Attacking the rim with no fear.
And Coach Blackman wants to call a timeout. As it looks like Raritan Valley has gone on a little bit of a run here in the first couple of minutes here. As the lead is at double digits now when it was only at 6 at the half.
Yeah, Tim, that's true. This is the first lead I've ever seen either of these teams be able to carve out and cold. Raritan Valley started the half strong, effective, playing good defense. Montgomery hasn't had as many shots go down as they saw go in the first half. Raritan's been making good on those opportunities. And now the lead's 10. We'll see how Montgomery answers back. They've been answering back well all day. I have complete belief in Coach Blackman, but we're just going to have to wait and see, Tim.
Caldwell looking to finish job at the free throw line. He's into double figures in the points category. Raritan Valley is slowly trying to pull away from this Raptors squad. The lead is 11 for Raritan Valley.
You know, and I think, Tim, it might be time for a player like Chris Levy to take over because his teams need points now.
It's the man you want to call on. Manis Ray turns. Looked like it was about to go out of bounds. It was last touch by Miles Y. Keeping it here with Montgomery.
Yeah, Mansur trying to find a cutting Vasquez down low. Vasquez couldn't quite see it, covered by Y. And it looks like the refs are going to switch possession to Raritan Valley. Wow. You know, a little discussion had to go on, but I guess they made the right call.
Full court defensive pressure being applied by Manis Ray on Gonzalez. Y with the pick. Caldwell. Tariq in the corner, guarded by Levy. Dribbles pass deflected by Pascal. Coming the other way. And Machika a little behind Levy. Costly turnover.
And opportunities like that you wish you could have back if you're in Machita. And then it just goes back to why, you know, usually when the big man grabs the ball off the rebound, they pass it to the guard, you know.
Caldwell drives. Right hand. And all around the rim and falls.
Oh, my goodness. Caldwell had a little bit of spin on that one. The spin factor.
In the words of Stuart Scott, that was as cool as the other side of the pillow. My goodness.
Wow.
In the corner, Vasquez. Shot clock at 10. Tariq in the hip pocket. Pascal. And Machika calling for it in the paint. Pascal drives by the big man Summers. Foul on Rise. Misses. Saved by Vasquez. Oh, the other way. Opportunity. Summers gathers. Right hand lays it up the easy way.
The lead has now ballooned to 15 points as Raritan Valley has owned all 5 minutes of this first half, controlling the pace, controlling the rebounds, controlling everything in the game as of late.
And in a matter of minutes, another timeout for Coach Blackman seems to be the lead starting to increase in momentum, pulling away from Montgomery here.
Because right now, Tim, what's going on with Montgomery is they're playing a lot of one-on-one basketball. You just saw Ian Pascal take a one-on-one shot off of a mid-range in a situation where they were in a half-court set. You don't need to play one-on-one basketball here. Pass the ball out. Get the ball to guys like Chris Levy. Get Jordan Imachita involved. He hasn't shot a shot the whole second half. You have to spread the wealth. When you play one-on-one basketball, you make it way easier for Raritan Valley to defend. You want those type of matchups because then you have to make somebody make a play. You want to get open shots, high percentage shots, not shots that can make or miss depending on the skill of the player. You want shots that are going to go in regardless of who has the ball. You need to spread the love around. Raritan Valley giving everyone a chance. You've seen Jordan Gibson get the ball. I apologize. You've seen Jordan Summers get the ball. You've seen Y have the ball. You've seen Gonzalez. You've seen multiple different players on Raritan Valley's team score and have the ball in their hands during the second half.
Very nice collective effort of sharing the sugar and spreading the wealth, if you will. His full timeout is over. Back to action. Inbounding it on the Montgomery bench is Levy. Passes it over. Pocket picked off of a dangerous pass. Tariq drives right hand, lays it in.
Right now, it's all Raritan Valley.
Levy has it guarded by Caldwell. Machida trying to set the screen. Pascal drives against Summers. Off balance, no. Under the paint, blocked by Gonzalez. Never mind, then to call that a foul on the wrist on Gonzalez.
Some much needed free throws here from Montgomery College. Just really looks a little discombobulated right here. Just hasn't really hit that rhythm that we saw them have in the first half, you know, where they're knocking down shots, getting high quality shots. Right now, every bucket they feel like they're getting is very earned, very tough. That's not something you can keep up the entire rest of this game.
Look to trim into that lead here at the charity stripe. First one is good. Two for two. 59-44 is the score. Gonzalez bounces the passes over to Summers. Way out of the top of the key. Tariq finds an alley in the lane. Bounce pass to Y. Smothered by Imachita. And he still scores the tough bucket over the 6'8".
I mean, Tim, why not? Why goes up and why not get a bucket?
Levy trying to reignite the flame. Misses a three. Vasquez rebound. Trap being applied. Around the horn, Pascal. 10 on the shot clock. Drives. Tough bucket. Tried to get it through the contact. Rebound, lines. Summers, is the three pure? You bet!
3 triples for the big fella. Jordan Summers having himself a game, ladies and gentlemen.
20-point advantage for Raritan Valley. Imachita tries his hand to the three. No rim. Transition. Gonzalez pops for the three. Short. Tariq. Rebound. What a dish. Why? Hits the rim, but foul called on Imachita.
Raritan just owning every part of the game. Effort, boards, everything. Why asserting himself down low. And he's heading to the line for 2. I don't know what Raritan Valley's coach said to them at halftime, Tim. But this is not the same team we saw earlier. Now, were they playing well earlier? Yes. But this well, this effectively, this efficiently?
Very efficient.
No. They've made every possession count in this second half, and you can tell by the score.
Right off the bat by Summers hitting that three. First opening possession of the half, and everybody's been chiming in ever since.
Yeah. Montgomery community has to find some rhythm. Like, they cannot keep having Pascal trying to take it in against 3 defenders and hoping for a foul or a maybe bucket. They need to get more high-quality looks.
Montgomery inbounds it. So 14:35 left here, second half. Montgomery looking to score. Right off the foot of Y, we're going to stay here in Montgomery.
If you're Montgomery, you're probably happy that that pass was a kickball because Y was all over it. Y was thinking, why me?
Looks like we might have an official's timeout. Adding a couple of seconds on the clock. Game clock at 14:30 now.
Yeah, add about 4 seconds to the clock.
Inbounds pass, tapped away by Tariq.
Yeah, right now Montgomery College is just a little stagnant, just a little out of it right now.
Just like that inbounds right there. Miles Y, steal, drives. Oh! Rise up, big fella, and you show him why.
Miles Y, poster, why not?
Three is missed. Rebound Caldwell. Tariq drives, kicks it out. Summers again. Mama, there goes that man again.
Jordan Summers
Mercy.
showing how effective of a big man he can be in the paint beyond the arc. It don't matter.
And another steal. Transition, Gonzalez.
Montgomery College get a handout on the big fella because he can knock it down.
Active hands almost stolen away by Montgomery. Shot clock at 10. Miles Y picks up his dribble over to Tariq. Shot clock at 5. Draw in defense. Summers. No. Oh, 3 misses.
Summers trying to make 4 threes into 5. Goodness.
Shot. Stop pop is missed. Last touched by Montgomery.
Now, Tim, if you would have told me 6 minutes into this second half that we'd be looking at a 26-point lead held by Raritan, I would have laughed. But right now, it's been about 6 minutes and 45 seconds, and the score is 70-44. Tim.
An absolute blitz by Raritan Valley.
Yeah, and it's just what goes back to what we were saying. Everyone sharing the ball. Why getting all his shine? Summers knocking down threes from beyond the arc. Tariq facilitating it all. It just really looks like an excellent team effort. Gonzalez has been playing his role extremely well, being the general of this offense, kind of setting the tempo down the floor in the half-court set. I feel like Montgomery community hasn't really been able to find that rhythm, and it's just been showing with the shots they've been taking, shot selection, how often they're shooting the ball, how many possessions they've been having. It's just really been showing that they haven't been able to find anything.
Almost stolen away, but Pascal able to recover.
Much needed bucket there.
The pressure plus being applied. Del Santro, wide, Euro step, wow. A man of that size through 3 defenders lays it in.
6'7", can take it from the wing into the paint, knock down maybe a triple.
Pascal, rhythm 3, gets the roll. And a quick timeout, Coach Blackman.
Montgomery community, you are not out of this game yet. Basketball is a game of runs, like we mentioned earlier. But you have to stop Raritan Valley and transition. They're getting so many points in transition, Tim. Y has been soaring to the rim over these Montgomery College defenders. They have to find a way to slow it down.
Truly incredible. 72-49 is the score. Malachi Woods, Tim Toon Jr. Be right back. Back live game action. Raritan Valley pulling away from Montgomery College. Miles Y. Summers. Del Santro. Tariq. Active hands there by the Raptors. Staying here with the Lions.
Looks like the Raptors are going to try some new players out now.
Number 24, Josh Switzer. With 15 seconds on the shot clock, Miles Wild inbounds it to Summers.
I thought Summers was going to take it.
Thought about it. It's a little late pressure being applied. Gonzalez picks it up, shot clock at 4, 3. They got to put it up. Miles wide, foul line. Man, when he's on, and that's why.
I'll be honest with you, Tim. I don't think Y has seen a shot he didn't like today.
And there it is, 50-50 ball. Tariq, transition, easy 2.
Raritan just outrunning, outpacing Montgomery community right now, turning every turnover into some form of bucket.
Pascal takes it to the cup, get to the foul, draws the foul.
Pascal's been doing a lot today, putting a lot of effort in on the offensive end, trying to keep his team into it. You know, we haven't really mentioned Chris Levy that much, who had that scoring explosion earlier in the first half. If they want to make this a game, they will need Levy to do something similar to that, as they also bring in Amaya, who also gave them a great lift off the bench in that first half. Hopefully this 1-2 punch is something that Montgomery College can use to surge in these last 12 minutes.
1 for 2 on the trip for Pascal, as he'll go to the bench, and as the aforementioned Amaya coming in for him. Gonzalez bringing it up. 11:40 left in the second half. Gonzalez, right block, wide. Del Santro, corner 3, misses. Rebound Amaya. Raptors coming downhill. Levy off the pick from Muhammad. Amaya in motion. 3 is off to the side of the rim. Summers airs it to Tariq. Doesn't have the number, so he'll settle.
Not a bad look from Amaya there. You want that to go in, but you probably couldn't get a better shot like that in possession anyway.
Gonzalez drives through the team and lays it up and under.
Gonzalez with a little hezzy action, throws his man in the air, gets around, changes that pace for an easy deuce.
Amaya misses, other end. Muhammad in the paint amongst the trees, gets the rebound, gets it back corner, working it around. Levy 3, no. Rebound Montgomery. Amaya, second chance, yes.
Pull-up is pure from Amaya. Good job from Chris Levy, able to cause a turnover on Del Centro, forcing a travel.
Jordan Summers heading to the bench. Is Andrew Petrie subbing in for him. Number 22 for the Raritan Valley. Levy, Amaya. Moving it around the top of the key. Machida. Amaya. Levy in trouble, up and under. Great defense. Transition. Tariq. Gonzalez. Beautiful team basketball by the Lions.
Every bucket for Raritan just so unselfish. You can tell that these teams really mess with each other as Machida knocks down his first triple of the game.
He's back on the stat sheet there. He's been quiet for a while. Tariq, glide. Great defense there by Machida. Levy, bounce pass, and it's good. Transition points for Montgomery.
Montgomery hoping to try to turn some of this defense into offense.
Still down by 23. Why? Off the dish, Del Santro. Can't get it to fall. Amaya with the rebound. Nice spin move there by 15. And the lane stolen away by Tariq. Jumps the passing lane. Over to Gonzalez. Puppies in order. In and out. Miles wide. Rebound. Up high. Getting it through. The bigs of Montgomery is going to go to the line for 2.
Miles wide has absolutely owned the block down low. Every rebound, his. Every second chance point, his. And you're just thinking, why aren't we adjusting it for Montgomery Community College?
Just like they taught you in school. 5 W's. Clearly, why is the most important one.
Clearly.
Go all clear on the trip there for Y. 82-57. 9 minutes left. Montgomery looking to put a dent into this lead. Levy draws the defense. Machida misses the 3. Gonzalez rebound. Tariq calling forward in the wing. Gets it. Kicks it out. Petrie, his hand the 3. No, Tariq rebound. Drives.
Raritan Valley has dominated the boards, even though Montgomery has a 6'9" Emma 6'4" low. It doesn't even matter. Raritan just wanted it more, and Miles wide has shown you that.
Up and under. Pass. Amaya finds his stroke from outside off the dish from Pascal.
Adrian Amaya has really showed how good he can be and how useful he can be off the bench to this Montgomery team, giving them a lot of great minutes.
Levy denying Petrie. Gonzalez gets by, high off the glass, and one. That's a prime example of the floor general skills there by Gonzalez, reading the mismatch, driving in timely spots, and he's getting the N1 there. Truly a true floor general, if you will, Malachi.
That's correct, Tim. Able to use his speed to get past the slower defender, able to keep him on his back hip, knowing that he can use that as an opportunity to get an easy lay to the rim, and that's what he did. Gets rewarded with a foul, now has a chance to make it a three-point play.
And stepping onto the floor for the first time for Raritan Valley's number 12, Lee Falcani, 6'4" from Totowa, New Jersey. As Manistray gets past Gonzalez and a kick ball by Y.
Now, I know I mentioned it earlier that I was really happy with the amount of calmness and poise this team showed when they were down. But right now, it just seems like nothing can go down for them. They haven't really made any clear adjustments that have made a change. But
searching and searching for points is Manistray to get 2 points on the board. Miles wide the other way. Uses every bit of that 6'7" wingspan. Lays it off the glass. Can't be stopped, folks.
And what makes Y so dangerous to this Montgomery Community College team is not just his height, but his frame. A strong frame, because, you know, the 6'9" Imachita is much taller than Y, but at the same time, Y is still able to use that frame, that strength.
Thicker frame, yes.
To command the block down low. And then when Low is guarding him, Low, a stronger, bigger player, is just unable to compete with the size difference. Y is just really proving himself to be a matchup nightmare for not just teams in the CCBC mixer, but teams in the junior college realm in general.
There's that trap being applied. Gonzalez just able to get past it. Del Santro drives to his left and finishes with his right from the left wing.
Wow, great move from Del Santro, able to get his man off his feet. Once you get off your feet, nothing you can do at that point. You're at the offender's mercy.
Pascal back on the stat sheet with 2 there. 25-point advantage. Raritan Valley. There's Falcani, kicks it out to Y. Long pass to Del Santro. 10 on the shot clock. Calling for the screen. Clears him out. Float game over Emachita. Would have been a tough finish anyway. Low. Manistray. Almana blocked by Falcani. Back to Almana. Pascal drives just outside the free throw line and knocks it.
Yeah, right now, if you're Montgomery, you may not be playing for the win, but it's more than that, just pride. And to, you know, see how you guys can do with great competition, because Raritan Valley, you mentioned it earlier, champions of their region, a very good team and a very good test for Montgomery community.
Gonzalez in his bag, stepping back. And yes, as I mentioned, yes, they won the region last year. A very good nucleus of players on this team. They all seem to come together and play their roles quite well, and at times very interchangeable with Summers, Y, Tariq, Caldwell, who went hot for double digits in the first half.
All those things are true. Raritan Valley can get scoring from anywhere on the court, and that's what makes them so dangerous.
Here with the action, Pascal gets the N1. He's going to line for 2. As Charlie Adams, number 2, subs in for Raritan Valley. And number 22, Joe Bueno Blyden, subbing in from Montgomery College. And he finishes the 3-point play. Gonzalez bringing it up. Over to Y. Guarded out. Back on the key by Muhammad Lowe. Incredible handle for the big fella.
Yeah, Lowe just a little too handsy. You can see him moving his hands a lot, which I understand. You're trying to get the ball, but they're going, if you touch your arm, touch your hand, they're going to call that. It's an easy foul call for their official.
Y will inbound it. Petrie calling for it, gets the lob. Over to Gonzalez. Cutting. Oh, man. Adams kicked out. Falcone in and out. Great look. Pascal drives through the contact. Can't get it to fall. Last touched by Montgomery. Sure looked like it was Raritan.
Yeah, it definitely did, but we're going to let the officials make the calls. Montgomery community fans not very happy with that one.
Very vocal and just voicing their displeasure. Gonzalez drives to his left. Petrie, wide, foul line, turn easy. Misses, side of the rim. Man astray with the rebound.
So I guess we have seen a shot he didn't like, Tim.
Probably the cleanest look all game.
Yep.
As a three-point shot is missed by Montgomery. Hit the top of the cylinder, so it's going to go to Raritan Valley.
And you just have to commend the coaching staff of Raritan after what we saw, the adjustments made in the second half. This game went from being a dogfight to an almost blowout, an actual blowout, Tim. Like a game that went from being within 5 points where no team could hold a lead for more than 2 minutes to a team that's holding a lead for the entire half. I just commend the adjustments they made, how they focused their offense around Y, knowing that he had any matchup that he wanted on the court successful. So I just really commend the Raritan Valley coaching staff for this half.
Falcone gets the rebound, making the most of his minutes, and he's going to go to the line for two. And just like you just said, it's just amazing, just the pace that we saw and tightness of the first half. Just the way Raritan came out with a blitz.
Yeah, their coach knew exactly what he wanted to exploit. He knew the matchups he had. He knew that although Montgomery is a tall team, they can't compete with the size combo of a shooter like Summers, who stands at 6'8", and another bruiser who can also hit a jump shot, hit a mid-range and wide. And they just really used that 1-2 punch to their advantage the entire half, and now we have our result, Tim.
Speaking of why, he's going to head over to the bench is number 30, James Corrett, subs in. Off the missed rebound by the Lions. Gonzalez through the contact, able to draw the foul.
Yeah, and Raritan's just able to get downhill whenever they please. You can't win games like that. You have to be able to stop teams from getting into the paint. It's the easiest place to make buckets, Tim.
High field goal percentage chances in there in the painted area. Gonzalez gets the roll for the second one, and he's going to head to the bench as number 15, Shane Brantley, 6-footer from Maplewood, New Jersey. As the Lions are going a little deeper into their bench, as their lead is up to 24. Here with 3:45 left in the game.
Looks like Coach Ryan is going to take advantage of this opportunity, getting some guys who might not see as much play time as usual, get some time.
Three-pointer missed. Rebound by Foster. Manisray misses the three. Rebound by Bueno Blyden. Amaya. Float game is good, and the foul.
Adrian Amaya, Yeah, all right.
That's correct, yep.
Adrian Amaya, despite the real deficit, showing himself to be a great asset to this team. And if I'm coach, there's a lot you have to learn, but I am excited for some of these young guys who've shown me exactly what they can do against a great team, a great fit together team in Raritan Valley.
It's fair to say he's starting to bring some energy to the team, kind of like we saw in our first game.
That's true.
Miles.
Yeah.
Falani gets his first points of the season. Lee Falcone, the 6'4". Guard from Totowa, New Jersey. Bueno Blyden gliding, can't finish. And a foul, looks like they can pull that on Brantley, number 15.
Yeah, I understand the frustration with Raritan Valley. Delayed call there. You don't like it, but with your lead you're enjoying right now, there's no point even arguing with the official.
There's Switzer swinging it around the wing. Manis Ray, guarded by Petrie. Bueno Blyden drives, kicks it out. Amaya, what a stroke! 3 ball and 1. Chance for the rare 4-point play.
Adrian Amaya knocking it down, and you can see the Amaya fans in the stand as they are witnessing this offensive exhibition he's putting on. Mid-range pull-ups, threes. He's really been showing great things from Montgomery College. Even though they're down 20, it's been feeling like Amaya's been putting them on his back.
Could be suddenly certain that you can definitely build on to carry you to their matchup tomorrow, as they'll be playing Pittsburgh Community College, who took the L in game 1 we saw against Hartford Community College, as that 4-point play has been completed by Amaya. Falcone. Brantley gets his first 2 of the season.
Yeah, the 6-foot guard just dribbles in. Nice little teardrop.
Corner 3. Good look. Does not get it to fall is Dante Foster, Number 14 missing the 3. Falcone will bring it up. Dribble, hands off to Brantley. Pick set on the wing. And sets the pick. It hits the 3 to put them at the century mark. Credit to number 30, James Corrett. Raritan Valley has hit triple digits, Malachi.
I see 100 points for Raritan Valley today. Just, wow. Really shows you the type of shooting they've had in the second half. Only 44 points prior to the second half, folks. They have scored 66 points in this half with still 1 minute and 54 to go. Just wow.
Think of my 3 years of being here, 2 of them for this mix, my second mixer. I think it's the first time I've seen 100.
I wouldn't be surprised, Tim. You usually don't see 100 a lot, not in the junior college round.
I did see 100 points scored in a high school game. I believe it was 104.
Nice.
Oh, what a tip-in by Carlisle Adams.
And if you ever needed an example of how the day's been going for Raritan Valley, he just tipped the ball in on an attempt to rebound it, folks.
Bueno Blyden gets his first field goal of the 2025 seasons after a few misses. Hits the 3 ball. As we got another substitution further emptying the bench. Number 4, Dante Alexander in for Raritan Valley. 1:15 left in the game. Falcone. Adams, 3. Shot might have been altered there by Bueno Blyden. As the effort there by James Corrett.
Yeah, Raritan Valley players still playing like they're down, even though they're enjoying a nice lead with no chance of losing it.
10 on the shot clock. What a feed. Good cut by Alexander. Blocked by Bueno Blyden. The other end, Foster, right hand. Yes! And 1.
Good move from Foster, able to shield the ball with his body, get the contact. He's going to hopefully have a chance to earn himself an and 1.
Good aggression there by Foster Jr., the 6-foot freshman from Miami, Florida. from the high school Everglades. Looking to complete the three-point play. Back of the rim, Bueno Blodden rebound. With 55 seconds left in the game. 102-81 the score. Raritan Valley looking to start this mixer 1-0. Foster, float, game, no, side of the rim, rebound Alexander. Pressing the issue. Missed rebound, Bueno Blodden. They got numbers. Foster from the side, knocks it in. Little blitz here by Foster.
Good shot from Foster there.
And with the shot clock turned off, Raritan Valley is going to just dribble it out here. And quite one of the more impressive performances today.
One of the most impressive second half performances I've ever seen, Tim.
Yes.
I've never seen a team quite dominate a half like they did. You know, Raritan came out and just earned every bucket they got, owned the game, owned the whole half, Tim. And they just exactly showed us why they're the regional champions, because they really owned this game. Like, adjustments, just Coach Kevin Ryan, I just have to give you your props. You know, you really adjusted well. You came out in the second half, your team looked completely different than how y'all looked in the first. A lot more locked in, a lot more poised. I don't know what you said to your guys in that halftime tunnel, but whatever it did, it worked. Congratulations on your first victory of the season, Coach.
And with that, Raritan Valley wins here game 2 of 3, 102-83 over Montgomery College. Looking at their matchups for tomorrow, Montgomery College will play Pittsburgh Community College. They'll be the first game of our mixer tomorrow, of our finale. They play 12, and then Raritan Valley, they'll be playing our home and beloved Dundalk Lions tomorrow for the finale as we get set up for the main event.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the game that you've all been waiting for, where the Lions get to welcome you into the Lions Den.
Here on the floor, coming up here in about 15 minutes. Tune in, fill the stands, join the stream. CCBC Dundalk plays host to Bryan and Stratton College. Tim Tootin Jr., Malachi Woods. We will see you in 20.